Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lusty here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory here on the World Cup mode on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. So, it's been a while actually since I recorded one of these. Anything you've seen over the past week has been pre-recorded because obviously I was out in Los Angeles for EA Play. So, I finally get back to the account, and it's been such a long time since I've actually played a game that I sort of forgot about what sort of team we've got. And obviously, yes, we have got Messi, we've got Dybala, so things are looking pretty good. But obviously, as soon as I went away, EA started releasing like Icon SBCs, like the Nation SBCs and stuff. So I understand that the content that I was putting out was a little bit outdated. So we are intending to catch up today. We had like 7.5k in the account. So I figured, hey, why not just start things off by opening up a pack? Who knows what we're going to get? And unfortunately, it wasn't a great one. And then the intention now is to go ahead and do an Icon SBC. Now, I have like a couple half-decent players that are in the duplicate storage, and a few players from like South America and stuff, which I don't plan on using. So this right here is like the team that I was able to put together, featuring like Leno, Rudiger, Falcao, and Felipe Luis and Casemiro being two higher rated ones. These are players that I'm all happy to submit, don't plan on using them, or I have a duplicate backup of them, so that I can get myself an Icon. Now, this SBC is repeatable, as you guys know, but it's going to hopefully change things up for me on the Road to Glory and bring in someone amazing. So we have our one Icon pack. Now, obviously, the one flag that everyone's looking to get is Brazil, and I guess I'm not going to be that lucky. Or am I? I actually am. Brazil striker. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We get ourselves a 94 rated R9 Ronaldo. Damn, in my first like proper Icon pack since they've brought out this repeatable SBC, we got R9, and he comes out wearing number 10. Don't ask me why. I don't know if that's something I've done or why he's like that, but R9 joins the club. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. If I was to pick one player, it would be Ronaldo or Ronaldinho. Like, Pele's great and all that, but and I want him, but not over R9 or Ronaldinho. And I think R9 will probably be the number one pick for me, icon-wise, because out-and-out striker, 5-star, just genuinely someone that we can definitely use in the squad. So I nearly had enough for another like Icon SBC, and I figured maybe if we could do a couple, we might be able to catch up to some of the other people who've got these 6 squads. But I didn't quite have enough, but I had loads of rubbish little players that I was happy to submit. So I'm going to put these into a Europe upgrade, hope that I'll get a couple of players that I can use for the Icon SBC, and then we should be good to go to get another one, right? So that was the plan anyway. And by the way, guys, apologies for like the shiny red face, very sunburnt. And it's getting better, but my face is starting to peel as well. It's just not good times. Don't go to Santa Monica Pier without putting sun lotion on, because that would be stupid, wouldn't it? Now, I get Subasic, Fellaini, and Cabaye. 3 players, which I think I end up using all of them. I think all of them went into the overall SBC for this final one here. So that's great. I can stick in 88 rated Courtois, because I'm never going to use him. I've got De Gea, so it's all good. And I'd rather risk him to try and get a sick Icon. If we get like a Lothar Matthäus or something like that, that would just really make my squad a whole lot better. So, of course, Icon Flair rolls around. This will be our 3rd in total Icon. German Matthäus. Oh, we get that striker, which means it's going to be Miroslav Klose. I mean, it's probably not great. It's probably one of the worst ones that you can actually get. However, I do see myself putting him into the starting 11, trying to get some use out of him because it's closer, right? Like, he's a World Cup legend. So I figured I would at least stick him in the squad and see what we can do, knowing that I've got other great players that I can either bring on as a sub or whatever. I don't know what to do. So this was like my original idea, that I could just replace Deco with R9 and then play Perisic as a centre mid. And then after getting another Icon, getting closer, I was like, okay, maybe we just need like the European side and then put the 3 Icons up front and know that I've got Messi, Dybala, Hulk, like all of those good players, and Perisic and stuff all on the bench if I want to use them. So that's the idea. We're going to play with this 4-1-2-1-2. I'm pretty sure Deco is the only one there that's not on like full chemistry, so he will just be playing slightly off. If I put a different position card on him, I think he'll go up to like 9 chem. However, whether we actually rejoin the World Cup in the knockout stages. Now, I nearly just forfeited to start a new one since it's like my first fresh episode back, and I kind of wish I did by the time I saw that this guy's got Maradona and obviously Ronaldo and loads of icons. A really sick team, and I've actually come to believe that is just genuinely what all of the squads are like on here now. We're a road to glory that's only that's not spent any money or loads of funds from the regular FUT mode or anything, and I've already got 3 icons and Messi and Pogba and Dybala and Modric and Varane. I've got a really good team with hardly putting a huge amount of effort in here, so I can imagine that yes, loads of people will have spent all of their coins from regular FUT on this side of the mode, have a whole duplicate storage full of good rated players which they've then thrown into Icon SBCs, and everyone's got icons. Now for me, I don't know if it was too early for that. I can't quite work it out, like whether or not this game mode will just sort of die off as the World Cup comes and goes, or whether people aren't really playing it now. I'll sort of judge it off of like the views that this gets and like your feedback in the comments. Why don't you just let me know right now? Are you still playing this mode? Are you enjoying it? Are you more likely to play this mode or regular FUT right now? If you could just answer a variety of them questions, that would be pretty cool. Just for me to note for like content and stuff. I obviously want to make sure that I'm putting out the sort of stuff that you are more likely to watch. So in this game right here, this is the what? The round of 16, I guess. I can't remember where we're at. Whatever the first one in the knockout stages is. And I go 3-1 up in this game, and the first few minutes of this actual match I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna lose so heavily, because the guy was superb at dribbling and like didn't let go of the ball very easily. But eventually I sort of remembered that this game mode requires me to stop sprinting as much and only really sprint when I'm sort of through running on goal, and really slow it down and make use of my like dribbling players and quick 1-2 passing, because the first touches are pretty terrible, and the turning of players is pretty god awful as well, and there's loads of interceptions. So I just need to make sure I'm playing the smart, simple pass, and that's going to be what like eventually leads to the success, right? And it did. It led to me getting a 4-1 win in a game which I don't know. I didn't think I was necessarily going to win. And then I go on into the quarterfinal, and I get matched up against another super team. Puyol, Mateus, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, and Henry. Like, bruh, that right there is a nice set of icons you got there, man. You've obviously done a few of the icon packs. I wonder if he's done all of them, or if he's got a whole bunch of duplicates sitting in the duplicate storage. Because if you get those ones as your main icons and you have no dupes, that's ridiculous luck right there. But I go 1-0 down after literally like trying to survive with constant pressure for 25 minutes. This guy was good, and there was no really getting out of my own box. It was real tough. But eventually I did that, basically from kickoff after he scored. I spent a few minutes on the ball, finally found a pass to Ronaldo, and yes, I'm also triggered that he is R14 right now, not R9. I went into a game after getting him fresh, and like obviously I hadn't chosen him as number 9, and then every single match after this that I've played so far, I've forgotten to change it. So for this episode, for next episode, he's going to be R14, and we might just make a thing out of that. Who knows? Because he's scoring goals for us, you know. He's been good, so maybe he likes the number 14. I'm not sure. But I go 2-1 down, so pretty much instantly after I had scored a kickoff goal on my opponent, he then scores another kickoff goal back on me, and we are in the same place as we were like 10 minutes ago. You know, we're 1 goal down. So that's how things are at half time. You can see that my opponent's probably having a slightly better game than me. I need to really get back into this one and turn this game around, because I feel like it can be done. So of course, like Dybala and Messi are on the pitch now. We've made sure those substitutes happen. Play it into R9's feet, and the guy's like a goal machine. So get it into his feet. If he can hit it on the turn with power, low driven, like it's going to fly in the back of the net. Messi's got a ridiculous shot, but R9 is something special. And I'm always going to love using him. Like, he's always, like, apart from Zidane, R9 is my favourite player ever. So being able to actually have him on the road to glory, a full version, not just a loan, is pretty freaking sick. I'm not going to lie. And then I score the dodgiest goal in that one right there to actually go 3-2 up to turn the game around. And then, however, Henry gets sort of dribbling past, plays it through to Ronaldinho. That's a great ball. And of course, Ronaldinho is never going to miss that. If it was me, I would have taken the same touch, the same shot, low driven past the goalkeeper. Doesn't matter who you got in net there. It is always going into the back of the net. So it's 3-all in this one, only 13 or 12 minutes to go here. But again, I picked that ball with Ronaldo and I managed to get that turn and the shot off at the same time as the turn. And that's the key part, because any other touches and the defender's going to block me. And I actually get through again and seal this game with just a few moments left on the clock. So I wasn't expecting that, considering it had been such a tight one, and actually the fact that I went like 1-0 down and stuff, I believe, in this one. So it was unexpected that I turned this one around, and towards the end I'm just playing with him. That would have been a nice sombrero flick volley, right? But unfortunately that one cracked the bar. But we come away with a win and we push ourselves into what is going to be the semi-finals. Now that is going to have to wait until the next episode, but what I will do to finish this one off is of course open up our 2 single player packs that we got for playing these 2 games today. So it's been a pretty jam-packed episode. We've managed to do 2 icons, change the team around again, and work our way to the semi-final of the World Cup. Now I do actually get a board in my final single player pack, Spanish CDM with a pause, which means it is actually going to be 87 rated Sergio Busquets. Now that's not great, you know. It's good for like shoving into an Icon SBC because he is high rated, but usability, like I don't feel like he's someone I'm necessarily ever going to use. I don't think he's better than 81 rated Nainggolan because he's so slow, and that's always going to be a problem on FIFA, right? So there you go, guys. That is going to wrap up today's episode. If you have enjoyed, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. Remember, those questions were down below in the comments section. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.